So we've been working on this G37 here. It's a G37X. We did a VR30 swap on it, and now we've been trying to tune it on the dyno, but we've been having nothing but issues with this car for some reason. So it won't even make it out to redline. So you can see that it ends up at like 6,500 RPMs and it just sticks there. So what I'm going to try to do now is I'm just going to try to flash it back to a stock ROM altogether. So we're going to remove basically the Ecutech RaceRom type stuff just to make sure it's not a bug in it, which does happen from time to time. So I've tried a bunch of different things on this car and I just can't get anything to work. It doesn't seem to be working with me. Now the car does have 185k and it does have bolt-on stuff and it's never been tuned, so there is a good chance that there is actually something wrong with this car. So the reason why I say that is that because with these cars, when you do bolt-on stuff and you never tune them, they do run dangerously lean up top, 13 sometimes even 14 to 1 AFRs up top. And because the car is in open loop mode, it doesn't make any changes, so there's a good chance that there's just something wrong with this motor. I don't know for a fact though, so like I said, it could also be a bug in Ecutech, which does happen from time to time. So like I said, right now we're flashing back to a completely stock ROM file and then we'll just try it again to see what happens. All right, so it is flashed back onto stock officially. And so we're going to test the RaceRom feature. Holding the cancel obviously doesn't do any map switching, so we're back to the stock ROM, and let's go ahead and do a pass and see what happens. Okay, so it's definitely not happy. Even with the stock ROM, it wouldn't even go above. Same deal, it basically stopped at 6,500 RPMs, and it made significantly, it made quite a bit less power, but and the curve you can see is like completely all wrong. So there's something definitely going on with this car. I don't know what it is. So I'm in the car. I'm going to do one more pass so you guys can see that it won't exceed red line. It won't even get to red line under these conditions for whatever reason. So our run starts at 4th gear, 3,000 RPMs. So as you can see, it won't even overcome the dyno in 4th gear, which is, there's something definitely going on here. Definitely not, unfortunately, it's not something with Ecutech and it's not something with tuning. It's just something with this car that's the problem. So on cylinder number 1, we basically only netted about 220. So the minimum on this motor is 241. So it's definitely low on compression. We'll go ahead and start working out the rest, and then we'll. What's it say?
It's even less.
How less?
It's less than 210.
Oh yeah, just like hair under 210. Drive to let the depression soak in, pretty much. All right, so compression is real low. Cylinder number 2 is the only one that had the minimum, which is 240. It's 241, but this is right at 240 or 242 or something like that. All the other ones averaged out at 200, so it's at the minimum. So that kind of explains why it's not making any steam. So. All right, we put a little bit of oil in the valve cover. Let's see what it does. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. Just count. All right, that's good. Hit the start button. There you go. Yeah, so it jumped with the oil in it. It jumped up to 270 psi. So it's definitely a ring issue.
The next day.